Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. And today I think the plan's going to be to go down to into Worm's Crossing and see if we can awaken the dragon. Ansur, we believe, might be living underneath. That sounds fun. But first I want to go and finish off the Astarion quest. We've got to go and report back to Ulma. And apparently what I must travel back here, assuming they'd be in the right place. But it seems what you actually have to do is exit Cazador's palace. I mean, I went through the sewers and they weren't there. But maybe they're at the sort of above ground entrance. But anyway, we're going to go back and see if we can find them. There's a little bit of an encounter with them, I think, and then we'll go on and do the Worm's Crossing thing. When you're ready. With haste. So, Ulma. Well, we'll sort of follow a path, I think. And, oh, no, we got through here, didn't we? That's right. Not sure exactly whereabouts they are. It shouldn't be too hard to find them.
Does he say anything about the horrible present? The city of crime and chaos.
As far as I know, there's no map marker for this bit. Assume we'll run into them at some point. These rats are dead. So not here. I mean, the palace is big, but it's not huge. So maybe we can retrace our steps through. Or maybe, yeah. It feels weird that we didn't encounter them, honestly. Maybe you're supposed to. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to go all the way through the sewers rather than fast travel out like I did. We're in the palace now. We're not here. Oops. Alright, we've come this far, so I suppose we could just go out through the entrance down here. It's interesting as a hostile area, despite the fact we've killed everyone.
Go.
Standing on the elevator's platform, you can...
But we'll run through, we'll go out through the sewers, and then hopefully at some point in there we'll find them.
You killed not only Cazador,
Here we go.
but also his wretched creations. I expected less.
So I can see from all your heavily armed friends. You didn't think I could resist completing the ritual, did you?
I admit, I had my doubts. But where are our children? What of their fate?
Well, let's tell them the truth. They likely died as vampire spawn, which is probably a mercy. Take some guidance.
Killing children makes for a strange kind of mercy. Although, given what they'd become...
Believe me when I say it was for the best. The pain from the hunger alone. There's nothing like it.
Perhaps there was something to that. A kindness I would not have credited you with.
Well, that's backhanded as compliments come, though I'll take it if it means you're done trying to kill me.
I never dreamt a spawn could find redemption. But, yes, you will never be hunted again. As for you, you have my people's thanks. I know you face trials ahead. We will stand with you as best we can. Until then, go in peace. And thank you.
There we go. So we have more allies now. For the big fight, which is cool. So let's... where should we teleport to? I might actually go to Basilisk's Gate and just sort of enter Rivington from that end. Because where we want to go is right by kind of the entrance to Baldur's Gate, so... itself where we get through. Yeah, so it's more south. Yeah.
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will
result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
Some smashed watches. That's all good. Hi. Can't actually go in there, so that's fine.
How much farther can I go?
But we're not going to tangle with Gortash just yet. Or maybe we will. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to have to attack the Flaming Fist then. Let's start off with this.
One, two. Knees high.
Don't think we need 2 action surge.
Is
to be
all that
honest.
matters. Try me.
Okay, I'll have to switch to bow then. Seem to work okay.
A better position.
We've got just this guy. Don't think we need to be too fancy. Why don't we just send an Eldritch Blast up there? Oh, he's too far. Yeah, that's fine then.
Moving.
Yeah, well, I don't want to keep using up too many spell slots, really. Nice. That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm. It wasn't nice.
Fall by my hand.
Another crit miss. I think with my hit chance, basically it has to be a 1 for me to miss. Which is why it seems like it happens. I mean, it does seem like it happens more than 1 in 20 times, if I'm honest, but hey, what do I know?
What's in here?
Where were the...
Wonder if
Go and
the
see what's in their
gods are watching
chests, I
me.
suppose.
Anything of use?
I just picked up the key to this, didn't I? I can't be bothered. I'm sure it's not that good. In terms of where we think the dragon is, feel hostile. Okay.
This is gonna feel good. Aye, aye.
Interrupted by what?
Easy as.
Oh, I used a level 5 counter spell. I probably shouldn't have bothered with for a hunter's mark. Never mind. It's kind of just automatic. Quite hard for these mobs to kind of actually hit most of us now because of our armor class. Although, yeah, that did though. Alright, we've got this dude. We could... I was going to say Thunder Wave. Have I got it? Yeah. No, we didn't go anywhere. Shadow Heart. Finish this off. Right, Moonbeam. Interesting classes here. We've got barbarians, wizards. I think that was a sorcerer. God. How do they even know where something's happening? They're on the roof. Probably try to take down the... Actually, I don't know. Sorcerer could be a good one to do. Someone's car alarm's going off the background, so I apologise if you can hear that. It's been going off intermittently all morning. Which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna... I won't action surge.
That's it.
Might action surge on her actually. I was holding up on the rage, just thinking that we might save the charges, but actually we'll probably long rest before we go down to the worm place anyway, because Astarion's low on spell slots. How is she critically missing 2 in a row? Yeah. Anyway, he's dead. I think we probably have to go round the... actually, let's just... We can move it. How far can we move it? Let's go round it. See if she can move it somewhere useful to us.
Got to press on.
Yeah, have some moonbeam.
Spill some blood. Step quick.
So what do we got? Still got quite a lot. Yeah, I think my children invited me to play Human Fall Flat. No, thank you. Can't blight. Have I got the distance? Oh, I have got distant magic. What does blight do? Sure, but let's do distance spell. Do blight. Let's do on you. 38, not bad. We could fly somewhere. We could fly. Stick with the melee.
Small blood. Heading out.
Will do.
Cut and run.
I guess we'll just wait for this other dude to appear down here.
Moving.
Not sure where he'll come from, actually. He might come out this door. I might just move the moonbeam. Sort of there. In readiness. He did come out there, but... it didn't kind of damage him, unfortunately. There we go. Let's just drop that moonbeam now, before it kills us.
And these things have stayed interesting.
I'm not really going to be gathering stuff to sell at this point. It seems a bit pointless. Have a quick look at what they've got.
What's hiding here?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that really interests us at this stage of the game. So I've got too much money and not enough to spend it on, so... that's all fine.
Best be on my way.
Ah, but there's a hostile area. We can't long rest here, so we'll have to go back.
Are the gods truly this petty?
I don't know what kind of triggers her wound, unless it's just Shard doing it randomly. Let's go long rest. Might get a bit of dialogue with Astarion, potentially. Not fast travelling. Oh, is it? It might be because some people are still in the hostile area, maybe? Sure, let's just come out a little bit further. Oh, it might be Astarion that wants to chat. Who's this dude? Oh, that's Minsk. Okay, well, let's go talk to Astarion then. Our statue's T-posing now. I don't know why that's happening. I like how Mizora's just chilling with Will and the Duke. Actually, on Will, maybe we should take him to go find the dragon, because it is kind of his personal quest, isn't it?
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will. I'm free from him. Forever.
Do you regret turning down all that power?
Perhaps. It would have been terrible fun. But then again, I could feel something slipping away. I came so close to losing myself, losing everything I've learned since meeting you. Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but
Sorry about
I
the
do
dog.
now. Thank you.
I'm glad you resisted it.
So am I. Fun as all that power would have been, this feels more me.
Glad he's chill
When I
about
look at
it.
my future.
Worried he'd be
anything
pissed.
And everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself. And let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you. I won't forget it.
Okay, so in terms of party composition, I think I'll drop Astarion to take Will.
Hello, my dear.
I don't know why we can still ask people about Raphael's deal, considering he's dead.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. It's out.
We'll take Will.
Astarion showed restraint where most others wouldn't. He might not appreciate the sentiment, but I'm proud of him. Let's talk.
Now, we're talking about the Legend of Ansur.
It's not just a legend. It's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldur'S ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Join me.
That's the spirit.
Cool.
Where am I needed?
Okay, let's have a quick look at Will. So we've got him with this Duelist Prerogative now. His armor class is frickin' terrible. Is there anything better we could give him? Might have something in the chest.
Keeping pace. I love surprises.
No, he's not proficient with medium either, which is annoying. It probably would be possible to respec Will to take medium armor. I don't know if that'll affect his spell casting. Not that he does a lot of it apart from Eldritch Blast, honestly. Where did I get that from? Scarlet Remittance. It's probably in my fight with Cazador, I guess, but I kind of missed where that's come from. So, okay, well I might respec Will then. Maybe we'll take a feat that gives him... Oh, he doesn't want to use Mind Flayer stuff. Even be. I'd like, because his armor's rubbish, quite honestly. If we're going to take him and actually be in like serious combat with him, I'd like him to be a little better than he is. But I'll pause here. It's going to be a little dull, a little boring to go through and respec him, but basically I'll probably just change one of his feats to be medium armor proficiency, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's reintroduce ourselves to Will. This is Will. He can now wear medium armor, so I've given him the Dark Justicia plate. It's raised his AC a fair bit. He's got the Helldust gloves, so his weapon attack's going to deal an additional 1 to 4 damage. He's got the Click Heels boots. He's got Horns of the Berserker. I think I've kept them on because they look kind of funny with his actual horns as well. But basically, if he attacks a creature that's already taken damage, he'll get a +2 bonus to attack rolls, which is pretty good. Melee attacks also deal an extra 2 necrotic damage, as long as he doesn't have full health, which is probably not going to happen that often with Will being Will. Burst Blood, on hit, inflict bleeding upon targets with maximum hit points. So, yeah, you can sort of inflict bleeding, and then we'll get the extra necrotic, the extra attack bonus. The rings are by the by. I didn't have very good spare rings. They're just kind of jumping and mage hand blah. Still packed to the blade, so he combined the weapons to him. That's improved his number to hit and hopefully a bit more damage with them as well. It's quite good, this weapon. When he's not dual wielding, so he's not, he can make an additional melee attack as a bonus action. So even though he's a warlock, he'll get 2 attacks. He's using a melee attack. I kind of pumped his charisma and dex, so we kind of brought his intelligence and wisdom and strength down. But hopefully he'll be more effective now. I didn't, it's only slightly min-maxing because I didn't really want to go through all the other companions and just check what they're all wearing and see if he's got something better. But I think this should at least make him fairly competent, hopefully, in combat now.
Have to keep going.
But we'll see. He probably won't be with the party much longer than this mission, but I think it's probably good to have him for this next one. Leave camp. So someone in the comments of the last video I published said that actually I can upcast Longstrider and it still doesn't use a spell slot. I wasn't sure if that was the case, but apparently it is. So before we get going, let's upcast this. So it shouldn't use any of my spell slots, but we can hit 2 people. Right, we'll have to hit a 3rd one anyway. But... Oh yeah, okay, so it doesn't use it. Good. Well, that's confirmed then. Shadow Heart. Well, we're currently blessed, but you know, I'll not argue it.
Defender of the people.
I expect we're going to be going into combat, so I may as well just cast this now on Will. We'll just have to bear in mind he's maintaining concentration on that. So that should actually take him up to 20 AC. So that's pretty good.
Can't give up now.
Let's go back in and try and find this dragon, shall we?
Moving in.
It's the wrong way. This way.
Ruined the balance of things. Imagine turning on those who love you for your own glory.
Yeah, here we go, another fight. I'll go for the spellcaster first, actually. Just myself over there. And let's... I haven't got that much health. I basically want to try and save my bonus attack for... I don't think we need that. There we go. So that was enough to kill them. Both of them, in fact. And I've still got my attack and bonus action. So let's go in on Fist Callaway then. And again. Gloom Stalker's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun build, I must say. Quite enjoy it.
under their noses. This'll help.
Not gonna rage or action surge. I think that'll be alright. Yeah, go on. Will, what do you got?
Fleet of foot.
So I also gave him Misty Step just to try and get him around a bit more. Let's actually just go in with his rapier weapon. That's his packed weapon. I bound it. Actually, did I bind it? I think I did, but then I long rested, so maybe. No, I think he's lost that actually. Never mind, that's my mistake. Withering Cut. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon, this is a reaction. You can spend a reaction to deal additional necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus, which I think is 3. 4, in fact. Nice. I probably used my bonus action already. What sort of damage shall I be resistant to? Maybe like piercing, he's got a crossbow. This one.
On my way.
Don't really want to go nuclear on him, just because, well, let's just use a firebolt then. It's only 40%. Misses, of course it does.
May the gods take you first.
Right, so before we go any further, let's get Will to bind his weapon. Good. And we should also remember that ideally he'll be using his bonus action to attack there. So I'm assuming that this Answer's lair is down here too. Seems to be suggesting that's the case.
Better not be cursed.
I mean, we don't have to do that before we go and get Gortash either, but I kind of prefer to. We've already done quite a lot of damage in this prison. I'll fly in case there's more beyond that. Doesn't look like it. No. Save that for when we need it, and we don't need it now. So this seems to be the entrance we want.
Moving ahead.
Dragonhead torch could be something to do with that. We should be lighting that. Lighting this.
Think you can take me on?
I don't know why I've got that Scarlet Remittance. I'm not minding because it's giving me a +2 bonus to attack rolls, damage, and spell save. I just don't know quite where it's come from. It is interesting because I don't see anything there. You know, it's got the marker. Find the entrance. Unless it just means in the prison somewhere, which it might. Seems like it was suggesting that specific location though. I couldn't see anything obvious. I think there's anything here. It seems to suggest it's over here though, doesn't it? That torch went... Oh, maybe we like this one too? Maybe we only light the dragon torches? quite sure what it wants from me. Not had any perception checks or anything. Is it an illusory wall? I mean, it does. The camera pans that way, so it must be here. Might. Will have anything to say?
Let's talk.
I might look it up, because I don't really just want to be spending hours milling around here. Okay, the key seems to be in the specific language used in the riddle, which is sparks, which means we need a lightning spell of any kind. I could do Call Lightning, I suppose. It's a bit of a... It's a level 3 spell. Have I got anything like shocking? I don't think I do have like Shocking Grasp or anything, so what we'll have to do, let's just clear everyone out of there, because Shadowheart's going to call some lightning. This one. She's going to have to do it twice, unfortunately. I think she'll only use one spell slot. It turns the flame blue. And there we go. I probably wouldn't have thought of that, honestly.
These boots have seen everything.
So I'm glad I checked.
That might be worth a look.
I mean, there's stuff I probably wouldn't look up if I was just playing on my own.
I'm way too big.
But I think when you're recording, you kind of can't... It's best to try and keep things moving, I find, rather than just sort of doing trial and error for hours and hours. I probably could get better at doing that, in fact. But I try to show at least some of my thought process behind most things. I know in puzzle games in particular, we've got a tricky balance between sort of, showing your process and also making sure viewers don't get frustrated if you're struggling to sort of think of the answer. Hopefully I'm not too far off a decent balance there. Yeah, the Worm Way. This is Journal of Past Adventurers. The Worm's Lair, incredible. The legends were true, and we've marked our place among them. We'll prove our worth with unrusted swords and meet the dragon, the good dragon, or so we pray. God bless our endeavour. Oh, this is Statue of Balduran. This is kind of in the menu screen, and there's a mural here too.
The elf is sailing away, leaving a dragon looking over Baldur's Gate. Do the histories make mention of it?
Now let's look at all of them, and I can always try a different character if we fail any of these.
A dragon and elf, apparently befriended. One day I'll share such a bond with a dragon of my own. A stunning vista. A dragon and elf surveying the city of Baldur's Gate.
Nothing on the other side, so I failed that one. Let's try with Shadowheart. Is she going to have any more luck with this mural? Yes.
Faerun set sail while the dragon keeps vigil over the city.
What about the statue?
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Balduran, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
I will try the check, but it seems unlikely we'll pass it with a -1 to intelligence.
Whatever magic allows this statue to speak, it lies beyond your grasp.
Let's leave, because I want to... Let's get Will to actually say that he's worthy.
The statue before you, Bear.
Peril, be you the dead?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
He does actually have Arcana proficiency. Let's try again with Will then, with guidance. Oh. Dark One's Own Luck. We can add D10 to an ability check and guidance, so hopefully we'll do better with this. Just about.
You sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
I think his helmet works quite well with his own horns. It looks quite cool, I think, actually. Venerable Balduran, Father of the Gate, let it be known. I am worthy.
Ancient Ansur, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Still breathing.
Go back to
Despite
leading the party, I think.
Incredible. How old is this place?
Something in there.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
It's different doors. I'm guessing each one has like its own challenge, perhaps? Chamber of Courage. Let's actually get Will again to talk to the statue.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
Okay. I was going to say, it's interesting there's only two up there, but the other two took a while to arrive. So, okay, so... Ooh, they're quite tanky. Water, air, water and air. So I guess we'll have earth and fire as well.
Fight.
I will action surge, actually. Seems to make sense. Yeah, I won't worry about the evade. Let's rage.
Go on.
Yeah, we'll action surge too. Oh, let's try and kill it. Go.
Find a route.
Hey, William, what are you gonna do? He's only got the torch, so he hasn't got his rapier at the moment, so let's just cast a spell maybe. These. Yeah, I might save the spell slot at the moment. Shadow Hearts, so... Vehicle lightning. Nice. Well, that's gone.
On the move.
Okay. To me. Two others have appeared. What have we got? Air Myrmidons. Okay. Oh, another crit miss. Might kind of just make sure they've got to get past me to get to Will.
What's this?
The blade will not bend.
These crystals seem to have gone dark now, so maybe they're used up. We could conjure an elemental, help out. Maybe if we get like a fire elemental. Oh, I guess we used our bonus already.
Got to press on.
Do like a moonbeam again there. Quite like moonbeam. We'll do a little heal on Will, why not?
Take your heal.
Let's just sort of position ourselves so they got to move past us and take opportunity attacks. Okay, no, there's more of them. Okay, Shadow Heart. Let's move that moonbeam. Keep it on this one. Fire elemental to have a whack at these things. Only 50%. Do a multi-attack. Oh no, it's in Moonbeam. Get out, Moonbeam.
I won't give in.
Holding back.
I guess we'll do a Eldritch Blast, why not?
Put 'em up. Down the hatch. Soldier.
Most things save against that. I'm thinking it must be quite a low check. He's right here, might as well attack this one.
Fuck yes.
Let's move the moonbeam again. Let's put it on this one.
Let's go.
Battle favors the fearless.
Oh, he's silenced. Okay, let's move out of there.
Let's go with fire, baby. Good idea, Carla.
Okay, so we just got that one left. I suppose we bring our elemental over. There we go, we done? Let's cancel the moonbeam again. Have a lot on my mind. Okay, so I'm guessing these things don't really have much to speak of. Yeah, there we go. So let's just leave.
If not over, then through.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Alright, we just had a long rest. Let's try this one.
Pawns, king, queen. Is this lance board?
Can we smash our way through these things? Is it sturdy? I mean, I can fly around them.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
Dark King. So I'm guessing it's chess, basically, isn't it? What have we got? We've got the Queen. 2 moves. What if the White Queen moves here? Black King can only move here. Then if we move the White Rook up to there... Let's move the Rook first.
Still stands. Again.
Did it say I had 2 moves? What? We move the Queen there, the King will have to take it. But if he does, the castle gets him, so I think that's the play.
The Black King has fallen. May you always crush the wicked, be they pawn, knight, or monarch. Proceed.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. I was a bit confused because I thought if I move the castle here and then move the Queen there, it would be checkmate. But it obviously wanted a a fairly specific solution to that one. So that's the main one. So we've got, I guess, a couple more challenges, have we? Seems like there's something over here. I can't. I'm dead? How am I dead? What happened? Why am I dead? What?
What's next, I wonder?
What happened there? Okay, well let's revivify boring dude, I suppose.
I'm fading fast. I must heal.
No idea what happened there. I don't have the sort of powerful healing spell. I could take it, I suppose.
Have to keep low.
No, that's not what I mean.
I
You have
wonder
to do
what the
it.
next move is.
So she got heal somewhere. Heal, I should have it. Oh, it's there. Hey, I want that.
No one's stopped me yet.
It wasn't quite enough. Okay, let's go on a bit of a top up. Did it even do anything to Karlach?
No time for Danny.
Okay, so what be
Quite
this?
a collection of art tucked away in here.
Alright, what now?
Chamber of Justice.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes.
Thank you for your wise words, Will. I'll keep them in mind.
Wise indeed, though I can't take credit. It was my father who taught me the ways of the just.
Okay, well, we've got some pictures here. What happens if we go and pick on them? We've got the apple.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Okay. Do we talk to the judge? Maybe we should look at all the pictures first.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched.
So a man steals an apple, he gives it to hungry children, looks like.
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it, tally marks totaling the number 9.
Okay.
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact.
Will's got proficiency. Why doesn't he have a look at it?
The theft. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
Okay.
On my way.
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
Okay, interesting. All connected, obviously. Guess we talk to the judge next, and we'll see what kind of
Something's on my mind.
comes next.
Away!
Or not.
Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Okay. We do have a light spell.
A long way to go still.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that thing still stands.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yeah, what does the adventurer's journal say? Hadn't expected puzzles. Is the great worm really hidden behind tests of this kind? Okay, not particularly helpful.
Breathe deep.
Do we attack this guy? I did save, so... we cast the light on him.
Defender of the people.
Let's be an item.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that thing still stands.
Fiat Lux.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We have to put something in there.
No, the judge has spoken. The crime must be punished.
Never wanted the easy.
What happens if we destroy the painting?
Very well.
Begone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked.
I don't know what these letters are. Look, I'm not damaging this one.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The chape. A cloaked woman.
Hasn't really changed anything. I don't know why this was the one that we couldn't do anything about.
Let's move.
The check.
Off with you! His reckoning must come! Death is the price!
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Well, I'm going to reload, I think, because maybe I wasn't supposed to destroy the paintings. I thought maybe it would affect this in some way, but it hasn't. How do we get rid of the shadows? I'm going to reload anyway. Interesting. Not quite sure what to do there. Get rid of the shadows. I'm not sure. Not sure, honestly. We have to put something in that empty niche, but we can't seem to pick up the pictures unless there's one particular one we can pick up. I'm thinking this one is like a good deed. Is that? We offer that in mitigation.
The child. Several other children are huddled behind.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Let's talk to the statue again.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I've got honestly no idea what we're supposed to do. I don't really want to stand here for hours trying to figure it out. Okay, so apparently there is a spell we can use, and we do have it. However, I'm wondering if that is the correct solution. Apparently we can still examine these. Shrouded. Iron bar. So this is the key thing. We need to read this little description here. Iron bars flank a red-haired thief, counting the wretched days spent in captivity. So these depict the punishment. We need to pick the right one. The red-haired thief tosses a hard-earned coin in the air as he slinks past flaming fist officers, none the wiser. So that's him getting away with it, I think. The noose cuts the skin below a man's scarlet beard. Okay, so that's him being hanged. So I think imprisoned for his crime, executed, set free. So I think we need to pick the moderate one.
The shadows are blocking me.
So I can't even pick up.
Rid of them somehow. The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow. The shadows are blocking me.
In that case, the thing we have to do, apparently, is to cast Remove Curse on the judge.
Let's get going.
I didn't want to do that because it felt like a bit like that was a bit of a cheese solution, because you wouldn't necessarily have Remove Curse here, right? But, you know, I tried to do it the way that made sense to. Too far off the bottom. Is that it? Didn't see that, but it said, you banished the dishonourable judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime. Okay, good. So we did have to banish him. Okay. There could have been more of a clue that that was what you needed to do, I think. But, okay. I think that's all done now. Unless there's... Oh, there's one across here. Chamber of Insight.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Okay. It's quite a long way round for this one. This is an account of the war. It might be important. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the sanguine sons of the Aelio and Vida families regarding, if you can believe it, proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victan, a pointless war, leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses to show for it. Balduran founds a city. Text roots its subject on Balduran, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colourful, but a little too self-satisfied around the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Balduran claimed a guardian and friend, Ansur. Bright were Ansur's scales, and brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. I don't think there's anything in the shelves that is pertinent. Huh. Oh, is it these flying rooks? Okay, hang on. Probably need all 3. There's another one here.
I won't have a word. Hold still, will you?
Could go turn-based if this is going to be a problem.
Hold still, will you?
Oh, well, I must be able to do a sleight of hand check. Okay, we're going to go turn-based then.
Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you?
Okay, why am I not getting this one? Well, we'll try this one.
Hold still, will you?
Let's read the one we got then. My goodness. Which one? It was. Let's do it by type. A map's memoirs. My life has been a long succession of pleasures: to see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrid living conditions in the city factories take off. I had the chance to see a new generation take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Suelto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement as she ultimately was. Hint that Suelto may be.
Hold still, will you?
Why am I not getting these?
Hold still, will you?
Can we examine? No, do we? Maybe we shoot it. Did that help? I suppose they've gone in our inventory now. No, well I think Suelto sounds like the one. She had a book about war. She was supposed to have developed cruel ideologies, so let's go with that one. A little save first in case we get it wrong, but I think this one. An insightful decision. The trees of peace bore lasting fruit. Proceed. Oh, hang on. It's because I've got my stupid range thing on, isn't it? Hang on. Choose someone else to do it. So Suelta was the right one. Because they've only got one hit point. My like AoE killed the other two as well. Okay. That's unfortunate, but we saved before, so that's alright. Might get Will to do it.
A hero at heart. Let's get it done.
Okay. Will's sword is de-equipped now, by the way, so let's make sure that we bind that pack weapon. Good, but we're done. So the main door should be open now, I would think. Oh. Why are the other statues not lit?
Very well.
Oh, they should be. They should be. Right, well, let's go and find answer.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Let's go in. Oh dear. Oh no, he's dead.
Wells, the Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Oh no. Oh man.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you.
Dovakin,
Words that spill from your mouth are not yours. the worms.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I mean you no harm.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
The Emperor is Baldur.
Answer. It's been too long.
Baldurin? No. I don't believe it.
Someone explain to me what's going on?
We knew each other once, long ago. We crossed the Kalem together and sailed Yal Tengri. We built a city by the sea. Ansur was my friend. Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Answer the question, Mind Flayer. You owe it to both of us.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Balduran, and you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. This time, you will not escape it.
Okay, so we've got to fight the dragon now. That's unfortunate. Some myrmidons around as well. Yeah, I guess I just go in straight on the dragon. Or not. Okay, so... I could... help him up, maybe. I don't want him to use his, like, turn 1 bonuses and everything. Damn, I should have short rested. I wasn't expecting to fight the dragon. Okay, we're gonna put the evasion footwork on there.
I've got this.
Okay, I think probably a rage is required here. will. Oh damn, he's out of spell slots. We gotta try. Oh, okay, well that's disadvantage.
Finding my way.
Right, we'll try this now. Challenge the dragon to only fight Will. It's only got a 25% chance of working. We'll do it on the Myrmidon. Okay. Probably got a better chance of hitting. Oh, we've still got a 50% chance of hitting the dragon. I think we do it. Alright, I think I used this once in the entire game, so maybe not that. Maybe a flame strike. Hey, 42%. Oh, this doesn't seem right. Lightning bolt then? Why is it only 42% chance of hitting? Okay, he's immune to lightning. Like, what else has he got immunities to? It's literally just lightning. Oh, and poison. And necrotic resistance. Okay, let's heal Will.
Take two.
Okay, well, I'm going to fly over to you, dragon. I guess I'll put evasion on again.
My turn.
I think we're Boring Dude will be okay, so let's just lob this thing a few times. Would have been more optimal to do it the other way around, obviously, but hindsight and all that. Answer's down to 85. Okay. Will. Why don't we do... Ooh, mind you, necrotic's not going to work particularly well, is it? So we'll have to use this. Ooh. That's because he's standing on the ice. We could maybe get to here? Oh, he's threatened. This now. 9. That was worth it for 9 damage, but let's hit this guy as well. That's pretty good. Getting some pretty sweet damage with that, actually. Oh no, he's immune to lightning, so that's pointless. Flame strike then. We'll heal Will again.
Take your heal.
The waiting storms are risen.
That doesn't bode well.
Get behind cover.
I reckon we can take him down.
Balduran, what have you done?
Heating up.
Well, we're in too close confines really to do this, so throw it. I mean, so we'll just give him a whack.
This is my time.
Will does pretty good. He does pretty good melee damage with this thing now, so I think we do a couple of melee shots. Why didn't I get the? Why didn't I get that? I've still got my bonus move. But, I don't know. Answers on a postcard, I think. Do this though. So that'll do. What's we got left? Answer's in the way. Hard to target him. So we'll just hit him. Even more in the way now of Answer. Can I actually just do it via this? There we go.
I'm sore. I never thought I'd see him again.
Why did you conceal your true identity from me?
My true identity is the one you've known from the moment we met. I concealed nothing from you. I simply left out the details that were not pertinent to our cause. But it seems you are interested in them.
You literally founded Baldur's Gate. Of course I'm interested.
Such sentimentality. Very well. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
Did you feel bad about killing the one who saved you?
Of course I do. More so because it was Ansur. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
Was it really worth the loss of a friend?
Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 netherstones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
Well, that was a couple of twists there I wasn't expecting, but what do we have here? We've got a 2-handed greatsword, BALDUR'S Giant Slayer. On a hit, double the damage from your strength modifier. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gigantuan creatures. What's giant form? A short rest, you grow to fearsome size. Your weapons deal an additional 1d6 damage, and you gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and that's for 10 turns. That's pretty cool. Topple the big folk. Do extra damage. Yeah, wow, that's a pretty good weapon. That's possibly a good weapon for Minsk. So the double the damage from your strength modifier. That doesn't seem to apply to just the large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. The wording of that makes me think that's for everything, and then you get advantage against those ones. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good weapon. Dear Answer, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure. And that's alright. I'm fine, more than fine, and better than I've ever been. So why torture yourself like this? Of course, I know why. Remember Yal Tengri? You and I sailed together for months seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side, not for a moment, even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me, through my eyes. You wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is, the privilege was mine. You were the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Answer. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Answer. Fly, and know that even if I'm not beside you, I will always have been your Balduran. It's almost like they were in love, isn't it? Helm of Balduran.
Time to press ahead.
Something I've equipped in previous games.
The Helm of Balduran.
The worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
But look at... Oh. Possibly a... This looks like the exit. I don't think there's more to discover there. Let's quickly chat with Will.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansur.
Yeah, we will. Let's have a quick look at what the helm is. Balduran's Vitality. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. +1 to armor class, stun immunity, attackers can't crit you. Versus my one is dark vision, which is fine. I like mine because of the reduced crit. Can't be frightened. I think my helm is better. But this could be a good helm for someone else in the party. Okay, I feel like this episode's probably got quite long with that extra battle I wasn't quite expecting. So what I'll do is I'll say goodbye here. I'll say thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It was some interesting revelations, I think. And hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. You know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the revelations, about other things in this episode. Anything you like, really. It's just always good to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.